Alright, okay, yeah, so, right, yeah, okay, so, Lucario's being fucking harassed by some kids, for some reason. He's not doing anything about it, I guess. But, Link and Chris trying to help out. Link, you're not helping, Chris said, annoyed. Lucario turned his look to Chris. Chris, I want permission to defend myself, he yelled. Oh, now he needs fucking permission? That hasn't fucking stopped him in the past. Jeez, what a self-righteous cunt. I'm glad they're harassing him. Fucking I hope they American History X the son of a bitch, frankly. Chris knew Lucario had the strength to push easily every kid away. However, the Aura Pokemon was pacifist. Excuse me? What? Let's just focus on that for a second. However, the Aura Pokemon was pacifist. That's a mighty strange definition you have there of the word pacifist. Generally, I find tearing people to shreds for the slightest inconvenience does not generally constitute a pacifist by most definitions of the word. Okay, I've gone on about this too long, it's not that funny. However, the Aura Pokemon was pacifist, and he didn't want to hurt any of the children, even if Jan was trying to pull out his tail, or Jin pulling his hair from the back, or John Roberto scratching an appendage. Actually, Lucario wanted to hurt them. Okay. Actually, Lucario wanted to hurt them, but Chris wouldn't want to see something like that. Permission granted, Chris said, confused. Lucario sighed in relief before he grabbed every kid and threw them above each other on the ground. I was getting so tired to hold my ground, Lucario said before glaring down at the kids. You better not do something like that to me ever again. Link and Chris ran to them as every kid got off from each other, sitting down on the ground with crossed legs. Fine, you can go now, Ivan said angrily. We just wanted to hang out with you. You wanted me to join you, and I refused, Lucario pointed out. And it seemed you wanted to do that, Chris added. Fuck, I don't know which one's Jan. Oh, that's not fair, Jan said innocently. Can't we just hang out with him for a bit? He looks so cool. Lucario rolled his eyes. I'd rather stay with Chris. Jin looked at Chris. Is that so? He muttered. Well, in that case, we'll hang out with Chris. Chris looked miffed at this. What did you say? John Roberto lifted his shoulders. If you're the only way we can stay close with the dog guy, then we better take advantage of this chance. Ivan grinned and crossed his arms. Not bad, Jin. That was actually very clever thinking. Wait, what did you say? Rather, I don't know, I don't care either. I don't know which one's Jin. Okay. Actually, boss, I think this is so soon to do, Jin said. We'd like to hang out with a dog, but these two uncool guys? Link glared at him. Hey, who are you calling uncool? The four kids stood up. You're right You're right again, Jin. These guys might have an advantage on us for having this cool guy with them. But we're not gonna let them go easy on... let me just try that again. These guys might have an advantage for having this cool guy with them, but we're not gonna let them go easy on us. John Roberto shook his head. Yeah, they're close to zero when compared to the dog guy. Jin raised his right hand. I propose a hide-and-seek game. Link shook his head at this. Hide-and-seek? Yeah, Ivan said, pleased at the idea. You guys are gonna have to find us if you want us to come with you around. He looked at Lucario. Well, I'm sorry, but we can't hang out with you because you're with these two dimwits. What? Why don't they just... Why? Why would these guys participate in that? Why don't they just leave them behind or whatever? They haven't... Okay, let's just read on and see what happens in this scintillating tale. Lucario disliked the fact that Chris was called a dimwit by a kid, that he glared at Ivan. This was further worsened after he was called Dog Guy multiple times. However, the leader didn't pay any attention to Lucario as he turned to his gang. Killer bees, scramble to your posts! Link and Chris gasped as each member of the gang began to run away to different directions of the whole town and the island. Town! and the island. The center of the town was quickly cleaned from any of them. Ellipsis. Link looked at Chris and Lucario. I'm confused. When did we ever say yes to play their game? We never did, Lucario pointed out. Chris hung his head down. Those kids were going to do this even before we could say yes or no, and we wanted to say no for sure. Lucario grunted. Who cares about those kids? We have better things to do than play with them. Link rubbed his chin. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't do... This story doesn't go on long enough as it is. I think we need a fucking hide-and-seek game. That'll help proceedings. What's a plot? We need that, right? I don't know. Link rubbed his chin. I'm not sure, but I think we should go find them. We didn't tell them about what Mrs. Marie wanted to tell them. Why don't you tell Lucario that? He doesn't know. He wasn't fucking there. Chris looked bored at him. Why am I thinking you want to get something out from all of this? I have this weird feeling where I feel as if I knew that the people I'm going to help are going to give me nice stuff. Link said, that's an awfully convenient feeling to have. And my feelings are strong in this one. Lucario looked bored at Chris. I'm starting to wonder if this is happening because this game gives Link that feeling of getting something. Excuse me, what did you say? Lucario shook his head. Nothing. Link crossed his arms and looked determined. Okay, let's play their game so we can tell all of them about Mrs. Marie's favour. Lucario sighed and began to glow in blue aura while his eyes shined a bright yellow. If we're going to do this, then I hope you don't mind if I find every single one of them. Link's eyes widened once he looked at Lucario. You're glowing, he said, shocked. How can you do that? I'm the aura Pokemon, Lucario explained. I can perfectly... Oh gosh, my voice has just gone to shit. I can perfectly sense the auras of all living things around great distances, and those kids' aura aren't going to fool me. At least it'll make the game end quicker. Aura Pokemon? Link said, confused. Sense auras? Just who are you? The aura Pokemon, Chris said. Thanks for that. I know that's his title, but seriously, how can he do that? Chris looked away. He was born with the power to feel and sense the auras. He can easily do any of them for his benefit. And also, his aura gives him enough strength to fight. Link stared at Lucario's glowing body. However, it was not long before Lucario stopped glowing, his eyes turning back to their red shade. I found all of them, he said. I can tell you where they're hiding. Ellipsis. Link sighed and lifted his shoulders a bit. Okay, I have to admit that looked kind of awesome. He looked serious. Lucario, tell us where they are hiding. Lucario nodded. Fine, follow me. The trio then began to look around town for the kids while Lucario was pointing out their hiding places. Needless to say, it was extremely easy to find every single one of the troublemakers, thanks to Lucario's aura. Jan was hiding near a bush on the ledge where the trio had met him. Here, Lucario said to the bush. Link walked around and found Jan ducking on the ground. He looked up and gasped at Link. No, he complained. Next, Jin was hiding behind the bomb shop of the island. It looked like it was a difficult place to hide and reach out, but thanks to Link, he was able to sidle his way around the ledges of the shop to reach the fox-faced kid. Link should be reaching the kid now, Lucario said to Chris in front of the shop. Hey, no, Jin was heard complaining. I'll just give Jin and Jan the same voice, because I don't really... Oh, I'm too cool, I don't give a shit. I just... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think sometimes I should probably stop talking. I often express that fact, but too infrequently do I actually listen to it. Next, behind the stone where a disco guy was dancing, there was John Roberto hiding behind the stone without the man even knowing he was there. Behind the stone, Lucario said. Link walked around the stone and found the spoiled kid. Hey, not fair, he complained. And finally, the last one was Ivan, the leader of the killer bees. Being the best climber of trees of the whole gang, was hiding on top of the lone tree in front of the bomb shop where a poor man whose name wasn't known sat down against the tree. What name wasn't known to anyone, not even to himself. Goodness knows. The trio walked to the tree where Lucario pointed at the top of the tree where Ivan was looking around to another way. Up there, Lucario said. Link ran and rolled around against the tree to make it shake. This action made the tree shake a bit, but enough to make Ivan fall down right on Chris, the aura apprentice serving as a pillow for the kid. Oh, no! Ivan complained. Get off me, please, Chris muttered, and that looks like an awfully good place to stop.